Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ari, and hopefully you'll stick around for probably a not so quick video. Okay guys, so today's video I'm actually going to do one of those that well, frankly, YouTubers are famous for doing when they are running out of ideas, a story time video. I'm going to talk about back when I actually seriously dated a girl, which comes as a lot of shock to a lot of people, because a lot of people in my life, even before transition, that I had met, since I'd moved to the Midwest, just could not see me actually dating a girl. So, as I've kind of talked about in the past, growing up, I was deeply, deeply in the closet. I didn't really understand what it was that was going on with me or what made it different. At first I just assumed, okay, well, you must be gay. But that wasn't something I was readily going to accept. I come from a very conservative background, a very conservative community, and I was trying to do all of what I thought were the right things, but they weren't necessarily the right things. So when I was in my very, very early 20s, I started a new job, and I got the opportunity to work with a lot of people very closely, and including this one girl, and she and I quickly became friends. She had a good sense of humor. She was fun to be around. We started hanging out. At the time, she was actually engaged to a guy at the time. We were really close, and the friendship was really good. And then when the relationship that she was in kind of went south, she and I started seeing one another. And that was a very awkward situation, to say the least. So when she first sort of took an interest in me, and we actually had started talking beyond just being friends, I was thrilled. I had always grown up with these dreams in my head of that, like, perfect family with the white picket fence, kids. That was what I wanted to see for my future, and that was part of why I couldn't accept who I was, because I just couldn't see at the time how it was possible to ever get that, as at that point in time thinking, well, it must be a gay man. I was thrilled, and we dived into things head first, and we did not let things go at the right pace, and it did result in I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm going to try to put it as politely as possible, but it did go to a different level, and things happened, and it was not against the person, but it was not a good experience for me. I couldn't get very comfortable in that. I can't even get comfortable talking about it. Anyway, it did not go very well. Later on, the relationship, which didn't last an extremely long period of time, but the relationship started to crumble. There were trust issues, and she didn't trust me, and I'm not going to say that I really trusted, her 100% either. The friendship suffered, the relationship suffered, and things definitely started going downhill pretty quickly. We broke up, God, I don't know how many times. We'd break up one day and get back together the next, and it would put me through this roller coaster of emotions, where she called me, she texted me one day and said that she felt like we needed some time apart. And at that point in time, I was so far past all of this. I was sick of the back and forth, so I said it would be a long time, a lot of time apart, because if we did it this time, it was over. And so it was over. And I absolutely fell apart. So after we broke up, I was a complete and total mess. I was work and in bed. That was pretty much it. I would sleep, I would cry, I would drink. I wasn't myself. Looking back on it now, a lot of people would ask, well, you're not primarily attracted to women, and I'm not. Why would it be so upsetting to you? And what it really came down to is I put all of those hopes and dreams for normalcy in that one basket. And when it all started like just coming down, it was kind of like this felt like my last shot, and now it's gone. And I didn't really know what to do with that. I was heartbroken. I didn't see how anything was going to get better at the time. And it was a blessing that it messed up, that it didn't work out, because I had such desperation to have that normal, quote unquote, life, that I would have went forward to whatever level in that relationship and caused complications on her life and complications on my life down the road that neither one of us needed to experience. So, it was a learning experience for me that you don't need to set aside being yourself in order to fit into anyone's mold. But it took me years to finally kind of see that. And it really wasn't until I came out first, officially coming out, so to speak, as gay, which was the best I could understand, that I was able to really start letting all that go, because I still had so much wrapped up into it. She is, a fantastic person, and I have nothing against her. It was just a very awkward situation for both of us. I think she recognized that there were some things that weren't right in the relationship, because there were just aspects of the relationship, I'm sure you get my point, that I was not that into. But I'm sure she is much happier. I know I'm much happier. And it wasn't a bad experience to have, because at the same time, those sorts of experiences are what you learn from. So it was well worth it. Okay guys, well that is pretty much it for the video today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe. I'm going to try to start doing very regular live streams. So if you have the opportunity to catch that, I will schedule them ahead of time so that you'll be able to see when they're coming up. I really hope you enjoyed the video today and a little story time. And maybe I'll do some more of these. Some of them might be more interesting, but this was just something from my past that I felt like was worth sharing, because maybe you've went through something similar of trying to force yourself into a box that you just can't fit in. Being, a square peg in a round hole, it's just not the way to go. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. My quote from Kesha, don't let the bastards get you down. Always remember to be yourself. Life is not worth wasting all this precious time trying to be someone you're not. So be yourself. Walk through life with your head held high. Enjoy the time that we have. It's fleeting. We may as well enjoy what we have here. So have a great day. Hopefully you'll come back for more videos. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.